We're supposed to find the solution set for this nonlinear inequality. One of the problems that we have here is that we do not have 0 over on the right side of the equation. So what we need to do is get a 0 over here by subtracting 1 from both sides. So we'll have x minus 2 over 2x plus 5 minus 1, which we're going to call 2x plus 5 over 2x plus 5 so that we have a common denominator. And now that's greater than or equal to 0. So now we have this common denominator, and we can combine these two terms by subtracting this numerator, 2x plus 5, from x minus 2. So we'll have x minus 2 minus, and now we have to be careful to include the parentheses since we'll have more than one term that we're subtracting. And as we know, when we combine fractions with subtraction, all we do is keep the denominator and subtract the numerators. So this is still greater than or equal to 0. So we have x minus 2 minus 2x minus 5 over 2x plus 5 greater than or equal to 0. Now we can combine the x's, so we'll have minus x, and then minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7 over 2x plus 5 greater than or equal to 0. Now we have a fraction, and what we need to do is determine where this fraction would be positive, greater than 0. So we're going to make our little graph where we put the factors in the margin and then map what these factors look like over the number line. Now, minus x minus 7 would be 0 when x is negative 7. So we'll line up a 0 here. 2x plus 5 would be 0 when x is minus 5 halves. So we'll line up a 0 there. Now we've broken the number line up into 3 parts. Minus x minus 7 is going to be positive to the left of negative 7. In other words, if we were to plug something in like minus 8 in for x, we'd have the opposite of negative 8 would be positive 8. Minus 7 would be 1, which would be positive. And then it'll be negative to the right. If we plug in 0, we'd have 0 minus 7 be negative 7. 2x plus 5 will be negative to the left and positive to the right. And now we think about this. Okay, what are we doing with these factors? We're dividing them. And if we divide a positive by a negative, we have a negative result. If we divide a negative by a negative, we have a positive result. And if we divide a negative by a positive, we have a negative result. Now we were looking for where it would be positive because we have greater than or equal to 0 here. So that interval would be from minus 7 to minus 5 halves. But we have to think about now it says equals 0 also, and we can't have 0 in the denominator. So minus 5 halves cannot be included in that solution set, but negative 7 can because it would make the numerator 0, which is acceptable. So here then would be our solution set.